I will fight Obi harder than I have fought his predecessors if he resists restructuring. Daily Farutimi. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Popular Nigerian human rights activist, political pundit, and social media influencer Daily Farutimi on Tuesday released a statement via his Twitter handle where he noted that he would fight the presidential candidate of the Labour Party LP and the former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, if he resists the equitable demands of restructuring the Nigerian state. Daily Farutimi released a statement in reply to a statement made by a Twitter user who asked, what if the president-elect insists that nothing is wrong with the constitution? Because Obi recently said that nothing is wrong with the 1999 constitution. In reply, Daily Farutimi said, I know as a fact that you have quoted Obi out of contest. I also know that I will fight Obi even harder than I fought his predecessors if he would resist the equitable demands for an urgent restructuring of the Nigerian state. Okay, well, one thing I love about Daily Farutimi is that he comes out, he supports his candidate, but he's not oblivious. He does not live in the fool's world. He does not support his candidate blindly. We all know that Daily Farutimi is a man who has a lover of Peter Obi. He's a fan of Peter Obi. He's supporting the candidacy and presidential ambition of Peter Obi. And of course, in supporting him, you know, Peter Obi is the kind of person that he will give you support, but you must perform. And that is how we are supposed to be all as electorate. We'll give you support, but you must perform. There'll be no excuse. Like some people here excusing the sitting administration, even when it is clear, crystal clear, that they have failed in major areas, you know, like security, like economy, and, you know, education and all of that. Are you thinking what I am thinking? Farutimi just declared Peter Obi as the new president of Nigeria. Because they calm down now. They never do election. Hi, because they calm down. Alright. I'm not a politician, but the Lord demands for a heart of childlikeness among believers. These characters are in Peter Obi and more. Humility and humble heart, a heart of faith, innocent heart, revelational heart, transformational heart, hunger heart, and a heart of victory. With these qualities, he will yield. Pray for him. Okay. Restructuring is very easy. It is just that Buhari did not want to do it. And Jonathan, who was meant to initiate the process by signing the presidential executive order to adopt the preamble of a 2015 confirmed report, failed to do so. Well, my audience is sincerely, without the hype about P2B, I just want to say something. For instance, let me just ask this question. What will happen if at the end of the day, let's say P2B is given the mandate and he does not deliver? What will happen? What do you think will happen? Nobody should come for me. I'm just asking a question. I would like to know what is going to be next. Okay. I think we can only win in the northeast and northwest, but Peter Obi will win in north central, south, and southeast. Also, he will win in Lagos and Abuja comfortably. Tinubu will win in 5 states of the southwest. So you see, Peter Obi is the winning presidential election next year. That does not sound so sure. You must be living in a fool's paradise. If Peter Obi wins, which is difficult for a camera to pass through a needle, he cannot restructure Nigeria without the support of National Assembly, which will be outside his control. Are you really serious? Now, wow, when it happens, it will happen to change your life, even though you do not deserve it. You are among the few persons who live as next door neighbors to Peter Obi in your imaginary fool's paradise. Therefore, congratulations to you and your fellow travelers. Alright, so now simply pray God gives Obi the much anticipated victory, because both victory and failure are 50-50 possibility for each of the presidential candidates. And one should not conclude that wide acceptance of any candidate at the point in time tantamount to automatic victory at the polls. Exactly, it's too early. It is too early to come out and say that this person will win based on what is going on. Once he's able to arrive at the seat of power, all other things will naturally become possible. Alright. Obedience, what are you going to fight? With what are you going to fight someone who is a pathological liar? How can Obi restructure without Labour Party's presence in the House? The so-called Afra and Ifra members are just blinded by rage because Tinubu refused to play politics that led to Edi's death. Today, they are falling politically while Tinubu is rising. Your opinion, all right. Okay, who told you Obi will win the presidency? Well, I'm sending people who are saying, Tinubu will win, Obi will win, Atiku will win, should step on the brakes. They never do election. So at the end of the day, waiting go happen go be say, we have to sit down. We have to sit down and watch these things unfold. We have to sit down and watch these things unfold. That is what is going to happen. Because if you ask me, I would say I like what's it called? I like coming out. I like coming out to how do I do it now? I like coming out to I like coming out to see what will happen rather than based what's it called, especially this election, on what is happening now. I like watching to see things unfold. That's what I mean. I like watching things unfold. All right, my brother, I will also fight him if he fails to restructure Nigeria. Well, a lot of people have come out to say, well, if Obi does not perform well as the president, that they're going to vote him out. And I just wanted to say this. It is actually is good, but let me tell you, there was once upon a time, I have to say this, that I was saying that I do not envy anyone who is going to become the president of Nigeria. And my saying that was based on the fact that I know the amount and level. In fact, I cannot imagine. I cannot say I know. I cannot imagine the amount of decay that has happened in that particular or around that set of or corridors of power. You need more than enough energy to fight or to make Nigeria a better country, because we only know of the ones we know. There are so many things that we do not know about that is going to be drawing the country, or that is drawing the country back today, that we do not know of. What I'm saying is, essence is that particular seat, a lot of work needs to be done on it. As in, the person is going to be inheriting a whole lot of problems. First of all, the debt profile of the country. We have the educational sector almost collapsed. The security sector collapsed already. The health sector almost at the verge of collapsing. All those things. The person will inherit it, and yet the person has to function well as if those sectors are still standing. This is where I come in. I'm not saying that anybody should be pardoned, but I'm saying there is so much to be done, and we cannot deny the fact. Well, we're trying to fly around the corner. We are just first of all, like somebody said here, we should first of all focus on getting the right person there. Then of course, then other things will fall into place. All right, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the